from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Today, I just want to explain about the economy and what people are going through right now. It's crazy. For myself, I've been looking for a job over a year. I know it's a little tough when you're 51, but I got skills beyond belief. I pretty much did everything, factory to home repairs, you name it, car repairs. I'm a mechanic on the side, do basic stuff on cars. I'm not like certified or anything. But with the way this economy in the USA and States is going is crazy. And these tariffs will do nothing good for anybody, that's for sure. And all these politicians on both sides should be focused on one main goal, a simple goal. Come up with jobs that pay money so people can actually own a home, not live in debt to their day they're dead, and raise a family. That's what they did in the 60s and 70s. I'm going to be honest. I have a story. My father worked at GM Trim Plant in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. My uncle worked at the GM Transmission Plant in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And in the 1960s, they didn't even have resumes. They just went to the door of the plant when they opened up the plant, and they hired them. And they hired my father because he was from the farm, from the country. And GM knew that the city workers didn't work as hard as the farm guys. So if you were from the country and had a residential address, they would hire you. And it's so hard to get a job right now. And if you have kids, my mother, Jesus, like if you got 2 or 3, I work with a guy who's got 4 kids. And you got to put them through school and buy them cars. I bought my first car in probably 1993. It was $1,200, and I had my license in high school at 16 years old, and insurance was nothing, and I put $5 in gasoline and drive to school every day. Then I bought my first new car in 1997, a 96 Chevrolet truck, and I put 360,000 miles on it, I think, and drove it for 20 years until it rotted out, but it never let me down. Chevy makes a good product, by the way. I come from a GM family, but they make a good product. And then these kids these days are screwed. It's simple. You can't buy a house unless you want to mortgage it to the day you die. But the only thing I can figure out is in 3 to 6 years, there's going to be a change in the economy. Because most of the baby boomers between 70 and 90, they have houses, investments, pensions that they've been just sitting on because they can't spend the money. It's going to trickle down. And properties and stuff will eventually be everywhere because a lot of people, even in my neighborhood, they're old. And it's going to trickle down and bring down the value of the houses because there'll be too many houses for sale and properties for sale. But right now, we're in big trouble. And it's both governments, Canadian, US, they're not doing anything to make an average person trying to raise a family easier. Not one thing. Send you a couple $100 for a gas rebate, send you a stimulus check that you go to the grocery store and you buy a week's groceries. That's nothing. Nothing at all. Create jobs. I want to see good paying jobs that I can get up in the morning and go to work and come home knowing I got a couple $100 to blow on the weekend to go out for chicken wings or order a pizza. Simple as that. But I'm sure 95% of the people in Canada, US, are facing the same reality as everybody here. It's crazy. And the tariffs are only going to add more torture to everybody. It's retarded. It might benefit the US, I'm not sure. But we gotta do something. You gotta take what you have. Like in Canada or US, we have fresh water, minerals, all that stuff in the ground, oil, and we got to tap into it and create jobs, something around that nature. I'm not a politician and I'm not a math magician, but this government on both sides, they just don't have a clue because all these people they elected, they already have tons of money. If I ran a country, I'd say one thing. If you want to get to the government, you should have to been a doctor for 10 years because a doctor, his main goal is to make people's lives better. So if he turned into a politician, then he'll keep that vision. That's my theory. But James from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, which is you all, thank you for watching my video.